everybody. Good morning and happy Wednesday to you. It is Wednesday, November 12th, 2025. I'm your host, Jessica Dugas, and this is Project Joy Live. It's your triple shot of good vibes every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at that 9 a.m. Eastern Time hour. I'm very excited because my co-host Olivia Ambani is here today, and we were talking about topics a while back, and one of the topics that she had mentioned was about the joy in slowing down. And so I like to kind of roll with things. I like to have an idea of topics that we can talk about throughout time and then kind of go with what feels good. And as it turns out, I need this topic today more than ever. So I'm excited to have her on in just a couple minutes here. Let me know where you're at in the world, that you're joining us live or on the replay, and what is bringing you joy today. A couple things bringing me joy today. Number one, my dad was on Beyond 2D last night with Farron and I to celebrate Veterans Day and it's interesting because my dad was military. He was United States Navy for 20 years. And so the dad that I grew up with, the Greg that I grew up with, is a very different Greg now than when than then. And because he was very military, and sort of stern and in a certain kind of way. And he's really, I told Farron this. I said, you have a different Greg now than I had, because now he spent years as Charleston, South Carolina's Santa Claus. He does yoga every day. Like, it's just another, so it really was a joy for me on the show last night to simply sit back and listen and hear his stories. And this is something, I'm going to get misty here. This is something that I wish I would have done, like with my grandparents, like to really just be present and listen to their stories and hear what they have to say. And there's so many moments throughout listening that you learn new things about them. You learn new things about yourself. Maybe where are some of the qualities that you got? Where did those come from? And you learn things that make you really proud to be their child. And you learn things that make you, still go, I don't know about that, but I love you. And so it was such a joy. So please go back if you get a chance and watch the replay. If you were not there live last night of Beyond 2D. We have been, that the show in itself is really a joy for me right now, because Farron and I made a decision to, for the last 5 episodes of the year, to talk about things that people tell us not to talk about. Because on that show, we're really committed to exploring language. What do certain words mean to us? Giving people a seat at the table for a conversation that maybe they're not being offered a seat at the table elsewhere. And so we really want to open up, to those things. And so the first episode we talked about labels and our need as humans to belong. The second episode, we talked about race and culture. Last night, we talked about war and peace, and in honor of Veterans Day. Next week, we're talking about politics, or next episode, and the final episode, we're talking about religion. So we were like, what are the things that we can talk about to effectively either make people happy or really piss them off? So that's what we're doing. But it's been beautiful to open up that conversation. And I shared with Farron when we started the show last night that I was so thankful last episode for him and Sang. So for helping me to create that space, because the race and culture conversation was a really difficult one for me to go into, because there's a lot of people who look like me who people tell them you don't have a say in this conversation. You don't have a voice. And so to open that up to, to the 3 of us that were on the show from very different cultural backgrounds, we look very different. We were raised very differently. We're from very different parts of the country here. It was a beautiful set to have this space where we could express ourselves, share our thoughts, ask questions, and feel safe enough to do that. And so that in particular is bringing me a lot of joy today. And I would love to hear from you as well. Miss Teresa's out in the audience. Good morning, Teresa. Miss Brittany is here. Happy Wednesday. Brittany said it was a great episode. It was for sure. So definitely check that out from last night. War and Peace with myself, Farron, and my dad, Greg. All right, you guys, we need to get to our topic today because I feel the need to slow down. We're going to take a super quick break. And when we come back through the magic, Olivia Ambani will be here. We'll be right back after this.
Hi, I'm Jessica Dugas. I co-host on Project Joy, and I would say what I'm most thankful for is my friends and family and being on the show.
This year, I am thankful for the lessons that have shaped me, the people who remind me of love, and the creative energy that flows through my everyday life.
I am Olivia Ambani, and this year I'm most thankful for the gift of life and music. This year, music has gotten me through so much, and it's just really shown me how important it is to be present. So that's what I'm thankful for this year.
I'm so grateful for all the people I've met through our show, my co-hosts who I find as my dear family, and the Breakthrough Show Network hosts and co-hosts, and Jessica Dugas, who makes it all possible.
My name is Leah. I'm the co-host on Project Joy, and I'm grateful for my family and joy this year.
And this year, I am most grateful for other human beings who allow me to be fully me.
For the amazing people that I'm surrounded with. I'm so thankful for the accountability, the people that show up even when it's challenging or not convenient, and the love that we share together. On behalf of everybody at the Breakthrough Show Network, we are thankful for you this holiday season, and I am thankful that Olivia Ambani is here this morning. Good morning, Olivia.
Good morning. Good afternoon from my side.
Yes, good afternoon. Good whatever to you, wherever you are in the world. I'm always thankful to have you here, my friend, because you bring me a lot of joy, and just, I've said this before, certain people that I am surrounded with, I'm so thankful for, because I am not a naturally grounded human being. I'm like constantly go, 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 go everywhere in my brain. And so Olivia's like a breath of fresh air. So I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. I get that from a lot of people, and I'm like, wow, I'm so happy I can be like grounding energy for people. And they're like, you're so calm. I'm like, if you knew what was happening in my head, but I'm glad that I give out calm energy. Yes. Love that. It's good to know. And I'm happy to be able to express that to you, because I say this all the time, that a lot of times, somebody will mean something to us or provide a certain energy to us or mean, whatever in our lives. And we don't always say it. We let time pass us by. And I'm just like, no, I'm going to say it. She's going to get tired of it, but I'm going to say it.
No, I'm ready. Say it all the time. Thank you.
Let's start it off this morning or this afternoon, Olivia, with our sounds of joy. So what are the sounds or the music or the songs? What are the things that you are listening to in your life? Let us know in the comments that are bringing you joy right now. And I will let you go first, Olivia.
So I listened to an album of an artist I really love. An EP she released. Her name is Zinnia Manasseh. It's a collaboration with a guy called Kweli. And the EP is called Maybe Two. It's a beautiful, beautiful EP. I fell asleep to it yesterday night, and I think I dreamt I was talking to her as well. So it's a very beautiful EP. You should check it out. Zinnia, spelled Xenia, Manasseh, Mane, I think double SE. I'm butchering her name, but if you just search for Zinnia Manasseh, Maybe 2. It's an amazing EP. But yeah.
Maybe two, like the number two.
Yes, yes.
Two.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe
I'm gonna
2.
put it in the comments and then I'm gonna go back to it because I think that anything that makes us fall asleep peacefully is it's a good
It's a good
addition to
one.
our topic today.
Yeah. It's got this R&B like touch of pop, but like a very nice R&B like vibe, which is really nice. And yeah,
Yeah.
she's a Kenyan artist doing amazing stuff, and really love her stuff. And she's also a great songwriter, written for some great artists as well. I think she even got like a Grammy nominated for one of her songs recently, which is pretty
Oh,
cool.
nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Very nice. Yes.
Yeah.
It kills me. We're in November, right? Grammys are going to be coming up again in the next couple of months already.
Yes.
Always in February or around February sometime. So that'll be fun to watch out for. We'll have to talk about that when we
Yes.
come back in February for sure. Um, I have been listening back because we're at I can't believe it's been a year already because I was going through some of our old clips, listening to when Robert Lukian was on The Voice Romania and listening back to all of the songs that he sang. And I found this out on Monday. All of the performances are on Spotify. So you can go and the YouTube and all of that. So you can go back there and listen to his particular performances. And I went back and really listened on Spotify without the video because, that everything's a performance and stuff on these shows and all of that. But it was so beautiful to go back and listen to. And he's going to be on the Breakthrough Show Friday for our season 8 finale. So it's going to be great to have him back on the show and to talk about what he's doing now and all of that. But his voice is like butter. It's so good. And it's so
So
nice. So that's the sounds that have been bringing me joy right now. Let me know out there in the comments if there's any particular sounds that are bringing you joy. And we're always encouraging you to, listen around you. It doesn't even have to be music, but what are the sounds and the little things you hear that bring you joy. Sometimes, like I said, it was the sound of my own breath that one time through my CPAP machine, just like because it reminded me of waves. And I took
yeah,
myself there.
I remember that.
Oh, I love it. So today we're talking about the joy in slowing down. And it's an interesting topic because I mentioned in the beginning how timely it feels for me. But on the contrast, this is a time of year that is very go, go, go for people
Yeah.
all the time. So it's like, how can we bring ourselves to slow down when the world is telling us, hurry up, it's almost the end of the year? How do
That
we do
is
it?
such, yeah, that's the dilemma, I guess. That's the dilemma. And I think I've been thinking about that. And it's so crazy when you sent the post, I was like, oh my God, this is a perfect topic, like for right now, this season,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And literally yesterday I had a day like that where I woke up and I was like, I need a slow day. I really need a slow day. And so I gave it to myself. Like I normally don't make myself breakfast. I'm just not really a breakfast person unless I'm in a hotel. So I
Yeah.
was intentionally like, I made myself breakfast. But even before that, I like got up, got ready, and then I just was lying on my bed and was just silent because I really needed that. And my head had like 10 million to do things,
Mm.
but I just felt like I don't need that now. I just need to be on this bed and just talk to myself. And that's what I did. And it really helped. As much as it felt like I was going against what I should be doing, like there's all these deliverables I needed to do, but I think I just decided, like, what does Olivia need in this moment? Like, imagine taking a few hours off. It's okay if I'm even late on a deadline because I needed that centering. So I gave myself permission to do it. And I was like, I will deal with whatever the consequence is. And most of those deadlines, I'm the one who set them. So it's like, I can change.
Yeah.
So I think it's, for me, what I'm seeing is it starts by giving yourself permission. And it could be a few moments, could be a few minutes. It could literally just be taking it easy for breakfast or whatever it is. I think that's how we can do it. Because sometimes when you think about take it slow, it's like it has to be a whole production. Like you have to take leave and you have to like cut everything off. Sometimes you may not have that opportunity. So I'm trying to find ways where I can just slow down in the middle of the chaos. Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I'm
Yes.
starting to do. Because yeah, what about you, Jessica? How
That's
are you
my
dealing?
favorite.
Because you do a lot.
Listen. First of all, when you said I'm the one that made the schedule, you know how often I will sit and have words with my calendar, knowing damn well that I put all the things in there. I'm the one that did it. And I will sit there and I'll be like, what do you mean? Like, so it's horrible because that's when I think that we start to realize that we can give ourselves permission to slow down, when we realize that we're the ones that gave ourselves permission to do all the things.
It's true.
So there's that part. But the other thing you said about finding moments, I think is really important. One of the thing I tend to be a very all or nothing person in that, like, if I'm going, I'm going. I'm in, I'm doing it. If I'm not, I'm so not. I'm out. Like I'm sleeping, whatever. And I'm trying to be a little more flexible where rest is concerned. So in the past, when I would look at my calendar and see that I had a show, my shows are only about an hour or less. It's rare that it goes much longer than that. Same thing with meetings and stuff like that. So I would go and look at my calendar in the morning and I would see that I had a show at, say, 6 o'clock at night. This is how yesterday at 6 o'clock at night on Tuesday. And then I would say, well, I have that show at 6 o'clock. I better get up and get dressed and put all the makeup on and sit at my desk, and like making it a whole performance for the day, instead of going, I could rest until 5. Like I could be a little more leisurely till 5. I could take my laptop and work in the bed until 5 o'clock. So that's what I did yesterday. I had meetings and stuff, but I was under my blankie with my laptop, doing things that I could do from the bed. And then at 5 o'clock, I got up, did my makeup, got dressed, and came on to do the show. And it was nice. There wasn't this need to have like a whole performance all day for something that lasts an hour at night.
True.
And so I'm trying that's my intention. I'm starting these things now where rest is concerned, so that my intention is the new year is to be in this flow of like, okay, I don't have to have like an entire day of
Yes.
doing, being on, because that's exhausting, and then I'm burnt out the next day.
Yes, it's true. And I think also it's like preparation looks different to different people. And I think that's what also like eats into like learning that you could take someone 5 minutes, someone a whole day, and it's okay. And I think I'm also learning not to put pressure on myself, like, oh, so many people are doing this, so I should do this as well, and I should be like pounding the pavement, like this
Yeah.
many, the line that they say, like, Beyonce has the same hours of the day as you, and like, why don't you? I'm like, it's
Yeah.
good for Beyonce. I'm not Beyonce. I'm gonna do it my way. If I need to sleep long, I'm gonna sleep. And we only see a snippet of Beyonce's life. We don't know, like, all the other
Yep.
stuff. It shouldn't compare at the end of the day. So I'm learning
And
to
she
be.
probably has people cleaning her house, making her food, doing
Yes.
all of these things that I certainly don't have.
Yes, and she knows, right? And then it's also
Yeah.
bringing that up is great, because it's also made me go like, where can I get help so that I can actually be still, right? So sometimes I'm like,
Yeah.
instead of me going to the shops, I love going shopping though. I'm like, my sister is great at doing online, so I'm like, maybe I should just like do something online so that I have the extra hour or two to be still and rest. So
Right.
yeah, also getting the support so you can be still is important.
Yes. Yeah. And communicating, like letting people know what's going on, so that you're able to people aren't going like, hello, where are you? Like you're not on like, and I just think it's important. I will often tell, I mean, I certainly tell my kids because they're in the house with me all the time. And I say, you know, like they know when I'm going on a show or when like, I'll say, listen, I'm feeling really off right now. I'm very tired. I just need to, I'm going to be settling down a little bit here so that they're aware of what's going on. And then, and that takes away a lot of the added anxiety and things and stress that we might experience when we're attempting to rest and somebody pops up that doesn't know we're resting and is like, here's 50 things for you to do right now. You know, if we communicate to them, hey, like I'm going to be taking a little bit of time to rest, now we're not necessarily going to be interrupted. Will like that, you know.
Yeah, I agree that is true. Like communicating that, look, I need the rest or I'm in the rest space and stuff. I think it's very, very important. But I think I'm also learning how to deal with when someone pushes back on that because I've had that
Yeah.
as well. I don't know if you've experienced that, but like you've communicated, but then people are like, but just, and so I'm learning to be like, no, I'm not doing it now.
Yeah.
Like, find someone else to do that. Like it can wait. It's okay. Like, and it used to be hard though for me because I was like, no, like I'm dependable. I show up, and I'm like, but I realized it's such a high cost to me. So
Yeah.
I'm just like, no. I don't know if it's turning 40 or being my late 30s that made me just go like, I'm not doing that.
Listen, my good friend Charity said the other day, you could try Jesus, but not me. Like she was
That's the
just
best line.
done. She was done. And I love her so much because she was done on my behalf, and I appreciated that. She was like, listen, don't, because it was her. She was saying, you know, don't let people bulldoze you into, you know, the a kind of life or whatever, or feelings
Yeah,
even that you are not wanting to experience. You know,
yeah,
don't let people do that. Um,
I
and
agree.
that can make us hard. It can make it hard for us to slow down when we feel
Mm,
like we're being pushed into things by other people.
yeah, I agree. And I think also like in the society we live in now, everything is so fast. Like you
Hmm.
can instantly, we're in two different countries, time zones, and we can instantly have this conversation. So I think the
Yeah.
instancy of things sometimes makes it seem like you should be so accessible. And
Yeah.
like one of the things I'm learning to do is reduce the access people have to me and my time and my energy
Hmm.
because that also makes it harder for you to rest. Like it's okay if it takes you a day or an hour or a week to respond to an email because I think now it's 16, like if it's not in 24 hours,
Yep.
no, and I think that brings a certain anxiety and exhaustion that's unnecessary
Yeah.
to things. So yeah, even as the year is coming near to the end, especially when you work for yourself, I think like when you're
Hmm.
running your own stuff, it's so easy to be there from 6 a.m., 12 midnight, you're still there. So-
Yep. It is easy. It's so easy to just work yourself because especially if you love what you do, like it's so like, and I love being connected to people, and so I will sit there and for years, you know, with the Breakthrough Show Network, I've always been like, you know, hyper aware that my hosts, my guests are from very different parts of the world. We're in different time zones. And so I try very hard. I've had this desire to like meet people where they are, but in me meeting people where they are, who's meeting Jessica where she is?
right?
And I'm spread too thin. And so like I started even with, you know, how I communicate with people. I had different shows wanting to communicate with me different places. And I finally this year was like, we're on WhatsApp. and and now like even the private messages, I'm going, okay, if it's not via email, it's here in WhatsApp, because then it's like email, WhatsApp, I'm good with the two places, but I spread too thin otherwise. It's too much.
Yeah.
And then I feel like I can't slow down, and it's because I'm allowing myself to try to be all the places when that's not necessary. And I mean, you've done a lot around like social media marketing and things like that too. That's the same problem people have with feeling like they need to be on every single
Yes.
platform all the time.
Yeah,
So then you
it's
can't slow
unreasonable.
down.
Yeah, and it's unreasonable, guys. Like anyone here who's watching and is like, I need to build my brand, my business, creative or otherwise, entrepreneur, or even just, you have a 9 to 5, give yourself the break. Don't
Mhm.
believe what they say about like the algorithm and whatever.
Yeah.
Look, you can always train the algorithm again. I think what's more important is your mental health and your rest. It like
Mm.
honestly, you deliver better when you've gotten the rest. And I believe like as you build community, which we've both been fortunate to do, your community understands because they're never online all the time. They have to go to the washroom, like they have to
Mm.
do something. So I feel like give yourself permission to build your brand online the way that makes sense for you. You do
Mm.
not have to be on every platform. You could pick one that
Yeah.
makes sense for you and you invest in that and that's it. And you can take breaks from that platform. I also have become more deliberate. If I'm like taking advice and it's from someone who's like, if you're not posting 50 times a day, I'm like, that's not for me. Ain't gonna be me.
Yeah.
And even when you grow a team, you also want them to rest. Like it shouldn't be so toxic and exhausting, like churning things out. And I think also it's so important to note, especially now when everyone is being fed this fear of AI will replace you, AI will replace you.
Mm.
Okay, fine, then do it. I'll go sit in a garden. Like I don't know. I'm just like, you know what I mean? Like,
Here's the thing though, that too is a myth, okay? And
yeah.
I'm going to get in trouble saying this, and it's fine. But we have all of these tools right now that can help us to be all the places, right? We have, tools that help us to post on different platforms at the same time and all of these things. And so then we use those tools and we say, okay, now we're all the places. And I don't even have to be all the places. We're just all the places. But that's a myth. And the reason why it's a myth and what I'm witnessing is that you can have the things post to the places, but are you engaging over there? Do you know what's going on over there? Like yes, you're posting there, but that doesn't mean you're present there.
No, it doesn't. And that's the thing. And I think that's going to be, and that is the most valuable commodity now is presence, your
Yeah.
presence, right? Your time, like engaging. Like, I honestly feel one of the biggest problems we're having right now in life is people are not present. They're there,
Mm.
but they are not present. Like
Yes.
they don't hear,
Yes.
one, they don't even hear themselves, firstly. Okay, so they don't hear themselves, they don't hear each other. So it means like we're just talking, but
Mm.
we don't have the energy, actually. We don't even have the
Yeah.
energy to be present, which brings us back to what we're talking about. Like if you don't have time to be still, to rest, you're overloaded with information. And so you can't even be
Right.
present. So the sad thing is what people do when they can't be present is they do passive things and you're doom scrolling and adding more info to you. You're
Yeah.
just adding more to your cards instead of taking stuff out. So I
Yeah.
think now more than ever, we need to take stuff out because like we're evolving, yes, but we need space. We need time.
Right.
Please.
Right. I
Yeah.
mean, it's like I feel like it's sort of a multi-step process to beginning
Yes.
to slow down a little bit, like, you know, being present, but not being present all the places. Like, you don't have like you minimize the places, be present in the places you are. And then, I think it's important to help us slow down even further to say, okay, now that we're present in these places, which ones have actual meaning? Are we posting just to post? Is somebody or something telling us that we have to have so many posts or we have to post at a specific time or about a specific thing? Does it actually have real meaning to you?
Mm.
And so now we've narrowed it down even further. We're not everywhere, we're present where we are, but then which places and which things actually have meaning to us. And when you start narrowing it down like that, suddenly you have time to slow down.
Right? You really do. You
It's
really
amazing.
do. Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yes.
Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more.
Yep. Yep. All right. So, any final thoughts that you have for the people on finding the joy in slowing down?
I think my encouragement is like go on a journey with it, right? Even with the advice we're giving or like recommendations, be patient and go on a journey with it. It takes time to figure out a rhythm for the season you're in, but give yourself permission. Like just give yourself permission. It might be 5 minutes, might be an hour, but you owe it to yourself to just slow down, because the thing is there's some certain things you'll never notice unless you slow down. Like it's life with seasons. We're in seasons, and if you don't allow yourself to slow down, sadly, like you might get to a place that you never wanted to because you didn't have the chance to like slow down. So yeah, just say be patient with yourself. It's a journey, and give yourself permission to do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I will take something that my dad said at the end of the show last night was about the peace being within, that you have to find the peace within yourself. And that's the only place you're going to be able to only way you're going to be able to slow down is to give yourself permission to experience that peace. It's inside. You're certainly not going to find it outside of you, especially this time of year. So there's that. There is that. All right, guys, we're going to take a super quick break. And when we come back, we've got birthdays for you, and I'll let you know what's going on in the network the rest of the week. We'll be right back after this.
Breakthroughs are about more than you might think. They're about discovering who you are, digging deep, reaching to the core of your soul. They're about healing yourself, understanding your beliefs, creating a ripple effect. And it's not just those initial moments that matter. It's about using them to bring more joy into our own lives and the lives of others. It's about having fun, letting loose, enjoying every moment life has to offer. It's about finding a safe space. It's about creating connection. Join us each and every day for exclusive programming, special events, and a community to call home, where we invite you to explore, change the way you look at and live your life, and go beyond the breakthrough. So we ask you, are you ready? We'll see you online at thebreakthroughshow.com.
Welcome back to Project Joy Live. Today is Wednesday, November 12th, 2025. We have a month and a half left of the year, everybody. I wish we could tell the calendar to slow down.
I know.
That would be nice.
That would be great.
That would be really nice. And then I remember that humans are the ones that came up with the calendar, so we should have told ourselves to slow down there too.
Ooh,
So there's that. When you realize you're the problem. Okay. It's time to do birthdays, Olivia. You ready?
yes.
Happy birthday to you.
All right, you guys. In the world of celebrity today, actress Anne Hathaway is 44 years old today. 43 years old today. Happy birthday, Anne Hathaway. Actor Ryan Gosling, 45 years old today. A lot of people, the kids know him as Ken from the Barbie movie, but I love him from The Notebook. The Notebook, everybody. Go watch that movie and get a box of tissues.
Classic.
Have you seen that movie, Olivia, The Notebook?
I've it ages ago, so I need to watch it again. I was
Yeah.
really young when I watched it. I think I need to watch it
Yeah.
now as an adult.
Yes. Rewatch that movie. And when you do, because I've mentioned this before, that the house that Noah renovates in the movie is actually not far from where my dad lives. And I was babysat in that house when I was little. So when you're watching the movie, be like, Jessica was there.
Oh my
And so was
gosh.
Ryan
now,
Gosling.
Now I have to even watch it again.
Go back and watch. Figure skater that was very popular in the headlines for one reason or another. Tanya Harding, 55 years old today. The incredible folk singer Neil Young is 80 years old today.
Wow.
80 years old. Amazing. And comedic actor Wallace Shawn, who people might recognize from The Princess Bride, as well as some other movies. He's 82 years old today. So that's amazing. And then the celebrities in my life, Rita Sellers has a birthday today, as well as my friend Chris Street. Happy birthday to Chris. Do you have any birthdays you're celebrating today?
Not today, but this week, my friend Asiri, it was her birthday. It was her birthday on the 10th.
Very nice.
Yes.
All right, I'm trying to Asiri, right?
Yes.
I did this right this time. Okay. Listen, the last time I tried names, it was not good. It was not a good situation. I'm trying over here. I will sit there sometimes before shows and it will be like a challenging name and I'll practice it 50 times and be fine. And then as soon as we go live, I mess up the name. It's horrible.
Of record.
Something crazy. All right, let's get our birthday song on. Here we go. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Anne, Ryan, Tanya, Neil, Wallace, Rita, Chris, and Asiri. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to all those that are celebrating out in the world. I hope you have an amazing, however long you celebrate. That's what you should just celebrate all the time. That's what you should do.
Yes, agree.
All right. Coming up the rest of this week on the Breakthrough Show Network, Miss Brittany has Mindful Doodling tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Come check that out. She guides everyone through a short meditation and then doodling for stress relief, which is amazing. And then I'll be back Friday for a solo episode of Project Joy Live. We've got Co-working Friday as well. And then at 2 p.m., very exciting, the season 8 finale of the Breakthrough Show with the incredible Robert Lukian. He's going to be there. That's at 2 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday. Very exciting. And then Saturday morning, I'll be on for our Morning Vibes music radio show at 8 a.m. Soul Saturday Morning Coffee at 9:30. And it's going to be a great time. And I'm very excited. I was going to tell you guys about this. I signed up for 2 slots. I was added when I started doing the station head radio shows. I was added to a group of other DJs and they're so lovely that they included me. I feel like a real life DJ now. Thank you guys so much for that. But they're doing a Christmas movie marathon for like a whole week and very excited to participate in that. So I will be on. I'm going to find my notes here. I'm going to be doing the section. Let's see. Where am I doing the section? I think I'm doing, the 19th, Friday, December 19th from 1 to 2 o'clock. And then our Soul Saturday Morning Coffee Morning Vibes Music Radio at 8 a.m. on the 20th will be taken over by Christmas music as well. So I'll be doing the 19th and the 20th on Station Head and in the Breakthrough Show Network virtual community, which you can find all the stuff at thebreakthroughshownetwork.com or .club. We would love to see you there. What do you have to share today, Olivia? Anything new going on with you today?
I'm working on announcing the dates for my music career mentorship program that'll be happening next year. So yeah, just be on the lookout on my socials for anyone who's interested in being part of that. It will be free for anyone who's attending. So
okay, so what's can you give us a little more about this? Is it for people who are like already doing music projects and they're going to the next level? Is it people that are wanting to start doing music projects, or is it virtual? What's the thoughts?
Yeah, so thanks for that. So it's a virtual program and it's literally for all levels. So if you're like considering you want to get a music career and you really don't know where to start, it's great for that. And also maybe you're in the midst of your career, like you've released some music and you're still like you want to build some traction. Yeah, so it's for both levels, like you're in the beginning of your journey or a bit in the middle. And I'll cover different topics like how to market your music, financial literacy for creatives, songwriting, and then there's also be group sessions as well as one-on-one sessions with me. So you can ask like some deep dive questions with me. And it's a passion project because I really wanted to help other creatives and musicians. So it can be musicians, producers, DJs. You're all welcome to apply. And you don't have to be based in Kenya because it's all going to be virtual. So wherever you're based, you can apply for it. Yeah.
Very nice. And I love that this is global. And the reason why, and I'll say this, is because music, I feel like transcends borders and cultures. And like there's so many different types of music out there. And so to be in a group of other musicians who are from different parts of the world, it can only be incredibly inspiring. So it's going to be amazing. I already know.
Thank you. Yes. So apply, guys. Like it's open to whoever wants to be part of it. I'll try and take as many people as possible. I had a lot of applications last time, 160. So I mean, yeah, I had 160 people.
Oh my gosh.
So if you're watching this now, you're lucky that I'm giving you a preview. So just be on the lookout.
So you better pay attention to when she drops the application because it's going to go fast. Okay. It's going to go fast. You won't be able to slow down for that. Sorry.
Exactly.
I love it. And speaking of other things that are going fast as well, I soft launched the Blue Duck Society this last Friday, and we already have 3 founding ducks. Very excited about the people who have signed up so far. And I want to remind you to get signed up before, if you want to be in the Blue Duck Society, get signed up before December 9th, because we're having a bonus workshop on December 10th, the day after the last World Building Expo of the year, and it's going to be amazing. But this is the perfect creative think tank and get it done kind of community for visionary entrepreneurs. You've got a million ideas swirling around. It's time to bring them to life and change the world. So I'm very excited about that. So go check that out as well. And that's all we have for you today, everybody. Thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you, Olivia, for being with me again today.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
I love it. I love it. Always brings me a lot of joy to have you here. And all of you, we appreciate you watching or listening wherever you are in the world. I'm Jessica Dugas. This is Olivia Ambani. And we want to make sure to remind you to make joy a priority in your life today and every day. We'll see you next time.
Yes.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.